What's up, guys? It's very bright. I'm not wearing sunglasses, so I'm gonna squint like this whole video. So I graduated. Official. Most of you guys that follow me on social media know that I graduated. So I did the ceremony and everything. It was neat. Got to meet like some really cool people. Well, not really meet, but like see them one last time. Like all my friends and everything. And that was cool. And I come out of the thing, and my dad has everyone come over to his car, and he has a present for me. It's a bag full of paper and just junk, and it turns out what it is there's like a priority mailbox inside of there. So I go and open the priority mailbox. And, I was expecting maybe like a Timberline Trail Pass or something like of that nature. Because there really wasn't much weight to it. And then it's like a little knife-sized box. I'm thinking like, alright, maybe you got me like a $100 gift card or something like that. Because he reuses boxes. Maybe you got me like a cool knife. So I'm thinking, alright, that's a bee's knees right there. I'm excited. I open it. It's keys. It says Mopar on it. At that point, I'm like, I go crazy. I'm like, what? You got me a Dodge? Or if I see it says Chrysler on the keychain, I'm like, you got me a Chrysler? What? And when I see it says PT Cruiser, and from like me and my aunt don't match, because you guys remember the car from my aunt? Fucking traffic. But because my dad picked a PT Cruiser to give to my aunt because her car was worn out and she bought it and Dad's just fixing it up for her. Well, it turns out that PT Cruiser was my PT Cruiser all along. So here it is. It's actually clean. 01 PT Cruiser. It's a 2.4 naturally aspirated motor, 150 horse, which is decent. It's basically as fast as the Tucson. It only makes 170, and it's a bigger car. Weighs like 3,120 pounds, so it handles decent even if you're having these little 195 tires. I mean, as you can see, has a couple battle scars on it, because it is an 01. Go into the interior here. The seats, see, I mean, it's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it's really not crappy. And I'm going to put seat covers on it, because I work at an ice cream shop and I don't want to stain these. It only has, let's see if you guys can see, a little bit over 74,000 miles. Well, most of those miles, like 237 of those miles I think I put on yesterday. It was like 74,002 before I took it down here. I got a neat Pioneer radio here I can plug my aux cord into so I can play all my tunes. Got a proper handbrake. And of course here, a 5-speed. I actually made my how to drive a stick shift car video in this. I put this on a steering wheel because, race car. I don't know, I got a white sticker for my quad. I'll reveal that in a different video. And when I was trimming it, I had this. I'm like, you know what? People put these like on their steering wheels. I'm going to put it on there. If I don't like it, I'll peel it off, use an alcohol wipe, get the residue off. That'll be that. It has airbags in it, unlike the truck. It has AC that works. So, I mean, all in all, it's a pretty neat car. It gets like 25 or better miles a gallon. So, it does pretty decent. It's relatively easy to drive and everything once you get used to the relatively tall gears. And the fact that the shifter, I'll show you guys. See, I go in the third gear. It's kind of like almost tilted over to the driver's side a little bit in third gear. And that first gear is right there. So it's very easy, if you don't push hard, to go in the third gear. See, if you just give it like a little push, you'll go in the third. You need to force it over to get in the first. And I have stalled once as a result of doing that. This was when I thought it was going to be my aunt's car. The whole time it's been my car, I haven't stalled it. Like I said, I've gotten used to it. And, so yeah, and I think the gauges look pretty neat on this. The little 3-pair gauge. You got your fuel and your temp, you got your warning lights here, you got your speedo, if your miles and your high beam indicator. Then you got your tack right there. I mean, you really got everything you need. It's right there in front of you. Like, the gauges are really driver focused, and I like that. I like cars where it's driver focused. Now let's go to the back of the car. I want to show you guys a little something. This might inspire a few ricey mods. Remember how I said it's naturally aspirated? Well, here is the turbo badge on it. Previous owner put it on. It's not turbo. So, and it also has the GT badge on it, so the previous owner obviously was trying to impress people with putting turbo stickers and stuff on it, so I might put a turbo whistle on it, just for the hell of it, because it already has a turbo badge. And I'm not going to build this motor or anything like that. I mean, I know they make stuff, you can make these somewhat quick, but I'm not going to build this motor. I'm going to keep it reliable. But yeah, so here's my graduation present. So I'm not as enthusiastic as I should be right now. It's because I was already really enthusiastic and couldn't sleep last night, and I'm like really tired. I have to go to work soon. But there it is. More videos to come from that.